Hello, in this video, I would like to discuss the prospect of trying to get a federal government job that requires a security clearance and having smoking marijuana in the recent past to try to mitigate the pain of your cerebral palsy. Now, getting a security clearance is difficult. It requires a lot of paperwork and a lot of time for that paperwork to be processed. During the security clearance process, one of the things they ask you is whether you have done any drugs within the past 5 years. Now, you can see how this may be a problem for somebody with a condition which causes chronic pain, such as cerebral palsy. For it is unlikely that the people who suffer from this condition have not taken marijuana either recreationally or medically in their recent past. Now, I understand state laws are changing and they're becoming more lenient towards recreational and medical marijuana usage. However, federal law remains unchanged. It is still illegal for you to smoke marijuana federally. Now, the way the security clearance process works is when you are asked this question on your security clearance paperwork as to whether you have done any drugs, such as smoked marijuana, it's a yes or no question. It requires a yes or no answer. You can be honest and say that you have smoking marijuana or otherwise ingested it in the predetermined period of time. Answering yes to this question may be the honest thing to do, and it is always best to be honest. But you should be aware that if you have smoking weed in the past recently, then your chances of obtaining your security clearance are reduced significantly. So, it is best to not smoke marijuana if you know that you will be trying to get a security clearance in the future. One of the things that you must consider also is that because it is illegal federally to smoke marijuana, you may be risking your position within the federal government if you do smoke weed during your time of employment. I'm not sure if testing positive for marijuana in a drug screening while you are employed with the federal government will be an automatic resignation from your job or firing from your job. But that possibility is always there. So it is best to just know what is illegal and what is legal and make your choices wisely. If you feel that recreational or medical marijuana helps your chronic pain and you do not want to give up that activity, maybe it is best for you not to try to obtain a security clearance or have a federal government job altogether. Now, one thing I didn't mention earlier in the video is that if you lie during your secret security clearance application, then you will more than likely be found out. When you get a security clearance, you are subject to routine polygraph exams. So, having a lie in your past just makes having to pass a polygraph exam an almost Herculean task. The best thing to do is always just to be honest and avoid failing a polygraph at all times.